racing like that. Wonderful speed work.
Welcome back to the Oaktree Arena this week. A local derby in store. The Rebels take on the Poole Pirates in their quest for Cup glory. Tonight the teams battle it out in the first leg of the Knockout Cup. The Rebels will be looking not only for a win tonight, but a big bag of points that they can take down to Poole for the return leg as the winning team over the two matches progress to the next round. Both teams tonight are at full strength with their starting lineups of the season, with Poole bringing in the superstar Dane Peter Kilderman, who started the season with the Pirates until Chris Holder's return. The Rebels return home from their journeys pretty buoyant as they picked up a well-earned point in Manchester against the high-flying Bellevue Aces, just missing out on a win at 47-43 in the Aces' favour. So that's certainly going to give them confidence going into tonight's meeting. As always, Rerun Productions will be filming the racing tonight from above the ref's box, capturing all the action on track. We're here to give you a flavour of the evening, behind the scenes, interviews and a few on-track action shots as well. So let's head inside and see if we can grab Gary May for an interview before the meeting's proceedings. Then we're going to head over to the pits and have a word with one or two of the riders. We're in the clubhouse then before the meeting with Gary May. Gary, you're a competitive man tonight. There's a little bit of an edge on it because it's your home team, if you like, that are coming here on your patch. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, you know, I live in Poole, so obviously I'd like to beat them. You know, it's a little bit more competitive because I know most of them are, you know, both tracks, so it's good, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Now, looking at how the teams shape up tonight, full teams there, so it's really going to be a tough match tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be, because this track will suit their Polish riders, it'll suit Brady and Josh and that, you know what I mean? So it'll really be a hard match tonight, but I think my boys can do it, you know, they're up for it, and you know, it'll be a really good match tonight, you know, and it see us what we can do for the season, because obviously Poole's favourites to win the title, so, you know, we'll see what happens.
Now, you have had a little look at the track tonight. I've seen when you got here, you've been on the track, so what do you think about what they've done? Seem to have ripped it up on the outside a bit more.
Yeah, we rip it up because then Brady can't ride it then, can he? You know what I mean? But nah, we rip it up a little bit and we put some more material on, and hopefully it'll be much better this week than last week.
So you expect a big crowd tonight?
Yeah, hopefully it'll be a big crowd. You know, Poole supporters coming up here. You know, there's a good racing track. Both teams are at full strength and both good sides. Good track, and hopefully for Swindon and maybe Wolves supporters come down, and maybe Plymouth. So me and Debbie are hoping for a good night.
Good. So I think the handshakes and the banter between you and Midlow will probably start around about 10 o'clock tonight then.
Yeah, hopefully, and hopefully it's my side that I've won.
Okay, well, we'll find out a little bit later. Thanks ever so much, Gary. We'll come back to you later.
Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye. Bye.
Before the meeting tonight in the pits, Brady Kurtz, Poole Pirates. Brady, Poole's number one. What's it like to be heading the Pirates at number one? How are you finding it?
No, it's been good. It's been a tough start to the year for us, but I think for sure we can turn it around, and yeah, I'm sure all the boys are gonna kick on from now, and yeah, we'll be looking to start tonight. Now
tonight, Somerset, you're coming home. You spent many seasons here. You had some good times here, haven't you?
I did. It was. I enjoyed my time riding here. I always liked the track, and yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully continue that tonight.
Midlow's just turned up behind as well. Not trying to put you off at all. Have you had a chance to have a little look at the track yet?
Not really. I'm sure it'll be fine though. It always is.
You don't need to look at it. You're number one. You know exactly how to get around this place as well.
About that.
As you know, we've seen a lot of you down at Poole over the last few weeks. It's not been the easiest of start for the team for the season, but the team are pulling together in the pits, aren't they?
Yeah, it definitely is. We've got such a fun team this year, I guess, and we all get on so good, and I think definitely we'll all come together as the year goes on and get better and better.
Good stuff. And how are you finding your continental commitments at the moment?
It's been really good so far. I've been doing really good in Poland, and Sweden starts next week, so I'll be riding even more, and yeah, hopefully I can continue that all year.
So it's all good.
Yeah,
keep that smile going, Brady. Have a good night. It's nice to stay safe. We'll catch you later.
Thanks, guys.
Before the meeting then, the pits with Charles Wright. Charles, you've started the season on fire, haven't you?
Yeah, not too bad. It's got to a good start. Just need to carry it on. Had a bit of an off night at Bellevue, but we all have our off nights now and again. So yeah, on to the next meeting.
But the team really pulled through, didn't they, to get that point?
Yeah, like I say, if I just had an off night. If I had a usual night, we probably could have won. But saying that, if somebody else had an off night, it would be the other way around. But yeah, just move on and win tonight.
Big meeting tonight. I know it's Knockout Cup first round, first leg, but Poole Pirates, I mean, it doesn't get any more tougher than that, does it?
Yeah, it's the derby, and obviously it matters to Gaza getting one over on Mat 4 tonight, so I think he'll be looking for a win tonight, and I don't see why not. We've got a good bunch of lads and everyone's hitting form now.
Jonas had a great night at Bellevue, didn't he? He really come good at reserve.
Yeah, like I say, it's his first year over here. He's just getting dialed in. He's got a good reputation over abroad and that. And, it'll come getting set up. I mean, the tracks are a lot different over here. You just get behind him, and I'm sure he'll come good.
And how are you finding it in the Championship League with Sheffield up there?
Yeah, like I say, it's obviously it's down the road. Good bunch of lads there, and we can go all the way again with them. So yeah, it's all looking good at the minute.
Every season you seem to increase that average, don't you? Steadily you are getting to where you want to be. It's good.
Yeah, like I say, I work a lot on my fitness, obviously better equipment, better people around me, and it's all paying off. I don't see why I can't go any further in the sport, and hopefully riding Poland soon.
Well, we're going to be watching you out there tonight. At the end of the night, we play the hottest heat now in the bar. So who knows, you might well be in that one.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Okay, make some shapes, stay safe, ride fast. We'll catch you later.
Thank you.
Welcome to Poole Pirates, 70-year-old Poole Pirates. This is Somerset Rebels. That's Jason Brill, that's our captain, that's Josh, and this is Jason and Josh. Let us know a bit later. So let's tell you all about the riders that we have in front of you tonight, ladies and gents. Starting with a young man who you all remember here, fresh-faced 17-year-old a few years ago, now riding number 1 for the Poole Pirates, Brady Kurtz. Number 2 tonight, new signing for the Pirates, Casper Verena. And number 3 needs no introduction. Welcome back to one of the most successful captains in Somerset history, captain of the Pirates this year, Josh Grishonic. Number 4, another new signing for the Pirates, from the Väster in Sweden, former White House rider, Linus Sundström. Next on the list is Peter Kilderman, former Swindon rider. Number 6, born in Dorset, so one of your own, Poole fans, gets it to the Rebels at the end of our Championship League season, scoring impressively for the Rebels, James James. Number 7, another new signing for the Pirates, Matthias Szczepaniak. Over to the Rebels at number 1 in great form at Bellevue on Monday night. World champion in 2017, Jason Doyle. Parliament number 2, the London is feisty best. It was really feisty last week against Leicester, Jake Allen. And at number 3, one of the most exciting riders around at the moment, Charles Wright. And number 4, bringing this superb Polish form into British Speedway at Bellevue on Monday night, Jack Hoda. By the Rebels are rival of the year last year, Richard Lawson. And number 6 on the pace and doing well with Group Leach meeting Jonas Jefferson. And finally number 7, great to see him back in good form last week, Bradley Wilson B.
Middle ditch before the meeting tonight, local derby, big one this.
Yeah, it's looking forward to it. You know, I mean, I don't even feel like the season's got going yet. And tonight's Knockout Cup, you know, some people say, it doesn't hold a lot of weight, but it's a trophy, and it's one we'd like to have back in our cabinet.
It's one thing for the trophy, but like I said, local derby. We spoke to Gary earlier. He's pretty up for this. I think you know that.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course we are. You know, I mean, you come here, we've got, you know, Josh and Brady obviously both rode for Somerset, so hopefully they can pass their, you know, knowledge on to the other boys who haven't ridden in perhaps. So yeah, it's going to be a good meeting, that's for sure.
Now, coming off of last week at the 70th anniversary meeting, obviously you got the better of Gary's team then. This time, Gary's again against you again, so he's going to be out for revenge, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got a slightly better team tonight. I would think. You know, he's got a very, very good side here. You know, obviously led by the world champion Jason Doyle. So, and it is a good, fast racetrack, and the racing here is generally very good.
Good. So you're looking forward to a good night tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I just feel that, you know, my boys, you know, I haven't seen the best of them yet, and I think there's a lot more to come from them, and they just got to sort of, dare I say it, they're sort of slow in getting going, but hopefully we can get some momentum going and hopefully start tonight.
Okay, we'll let you go. Thanks ever so much for your time, Neil.
No problem.
Thank you.
I think so tonight will definitely be one on the start. I don't know how the track's going to hold up. It's a little bit patchy at the moment, so the tractors are out there, so definitely a good start will help tonight.
Couldn't have hoped that would have gone much better really for you, could you?
No, well, it's always good to get off, you know, to a good start. Like my first meeting, got T-boned off the start by that nutcase, but anyway, you know, started better this week, so hopefully it sets the tone for the night.
Obviously we've had a lot of rain out there. Is that affecting the track a little bit?
Not too much. It's quite consistent in the moisture of it. It's just had some new stuff on the track throughout last week, I think it was, and you know, the weather's been rain and dry, and it's been a bit hard to work in, but you know, they're doing the best they can, so that's all you can ask for.
Obviously it's been a bit of a mixed start. Obviously defeat at Leicester, a win against Leicester, narrow defeat up at Bellevue, and a decent start tonight. Are you happy with how it's going, firstly for yourself and secondly for the team?
Not really for myself, but for the team, you know, we need to just be riding a bit more regular. I think it was like just over 2 weeks between our last meeting and then Bellevue the other day, so it's not ideal for anyone, and you know, it's our second home meeting, like second on the track of the year, so you know it's hard and it's different to the first week. So you know, I think once we get a few meetings in a row and get the ball rolling, so to speak, it should be alright.
Obviously just the one ride for you so far. Have you learned much? Are you going to change much for the next one?
Yeah, I'm going to change a lot because I'm not out till heat 6, but you know, you just got to watch the track, and heat 1, it's different every race, so you can imagine how different it's going to be in 5 races time. So I'll just do what I know from like previous seasons and then last week as well, and just hope for the best and try and make another good start.
Well, let's hope so. A great start. Keep it up for the rest of the meeting. Ladies and gents, Jake Allen.
Too much doubt on this track tonight then?
Yeah, just taking it off and blading it a bit flatter because it's not proper racing. They can't overtake or nothing, you know what I mean? And you know, Somerset isn't like that, so we need to take the dirt off and then get back to proper racing.
Settling in well here, all the other guys giving you the secrets of the track?
Nah, they have changed a little bit over the winter, as I can understand. But yeah, they point me in the right direction, and so far it works from the first heat. But yeah, for now the track is a little bit difficult, but hopefully it'll be better.
Well, keep it up. Great start, and congratulations on your first win.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new Rebel for the season, of course. Johnny, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to be here.
Casper just had a good ride there, and a few boys have changed a few things, so hopefully we'll come good. You're on the wrong side of the pits, man. What's happening? It feels a little bit different to me over there, but yeah, new year, fresh change, so it's a new challenge for me, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know, Matt's built a strong team, and yeah, hopefully we want to win some trophies.
Well, so do we, so you can't have them. What's it riding like out there? We see they did a little bit of extra grading.
Yeah, it's just more so to make it a bit more raceable. You know, they put a lot of dirt on it and lifted the curve up and stuff, so it's just mainly for safety at the moment. The track will settle down 1 or 2 more grades, I think. You know, at the moment it's a little bit farther leader, so once it settles down a little bit, I think it'll be sweet.
Fantastic. Well, we hope the racing is going to continue being good. For yourself, how's the season going with Poole? Are you enjoying it?
It's been a very, very slow start. I'm obviously not doing the championship this year, so yeah, I think March or April was a bit of a write-off for everyone with the weather and stuff. So it's been difficult, but yeah, we're getting there now and starting to feel good on the bike, which is taking its time. But yeah, still a long way to go.
Well, best of luck with the season. Obviously, though, not tonight. But thanks for joining us here, Josh Grosjean.
Thanks very much.
Thanks very much for your time. So obviously we see an awful lot of track grading happening tonight. Is it better out there now?
Yeah, it's definitely getting better. It's yeah, it's unfortunate, you know. I know you guys and we don't either. It's a cold night, we don't want to be waiting around, but you know, the track was in pretty bad shape. So no, it's a lot better now.
As we were saying, obviously we want to see racing, but we want to see safe racing, so it was something that had to happen, and since then we've seen a couple of great heats. Talk us through that start you made.
Yeah, it's a good start. Gate 1's really good, and I was a bit apprehensive going in that first bend. Didn't really know what them first 2 bends were going to be like, but you know, the bike behaved itself and came away with the win.
And obviously important to build up a big lead in this leg. Happy with how it's been going so far?
Yeah, definitely. You know, did we get that 5-1 there on the line, or did?
Unfortunately not. Boo.
Yes, boo. No, but the 5-1s, 4-2s, they all help. We need to build that lead up as big as we can.
Obviously, it's never an easy place to go, Wimborne Road, so you want to take a reasonably big lead there?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I think we're all showing good form, so I think we can challenge them down there anyway. But like I said, the more work we do here tonight, the easier it can be at Wimborne.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for your time, Richard Lawson, and best luck for the rest of the night.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you. Richard Lawson, ladies and gents.
So far we're well in the lead here.
It would seem that way. I've just walked down here and I didn't realise what the score was. No, I did, seriously. Yeah, good. If we get another 5-1 now, and then we've got a big advantage to take back down to Poole and hopefully knock them out this cup.
Ooh, that's fighting talk.
It's got to be fighting talk now, Andy.
And then a big party in the clubhouse afterwards, eh?
Oh, I don't know about that, but it's so cold. I think we'll just get the whiskey bottle out or something and warm us all up. It's freezing, but no, great. You know, it's been tough out there tonight, I think, for lots of different reasons. But yeah, we've got the result we wanted, and I'm sure we'll have one very happy team manager at the end of the night, don't you?
And a co-promoter very happy as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's brilliant. Always to, you know, we haven't been in this league very long, but to beat them is, you know, and by a lot of points is a big thing for us. And yeah, and I'm pretty happy with that. In fact, very happy. We will do. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are joined here by, of course, a guy who's done very well this evening. Got yourself into Heat 15, very exciting stuff. Put your hands together for Jack Holder. So, Jack, pretty decent night for you and the boys tonight.
Yeah, it was good. I know you guys hate it that we have to grade it and all that stuff, but you know, it was too dangerous. It was like ice 1 minute and then next minute, you know, you couldn't turn. So, you know, we had to get it sorted, and yeah, at least we got the win tonight.
Obviously, we've said it before, you know, it's important that we see racing, but the racing's got to be safe, isn't it?
Yeah, it's number one priority, isn't it? You know, we race a few times a week, and you know, when the track's a bit like that, we don't go too hard because, you know, tomorrow's another day.
I don't know what the guys did to the track out there, but it seemed to work. We saw some fantastic racing.
Yeah, they just, you know, they put a lot of material on it, and you know, we couldn't really turn, and so once we bladed it off, you know, we bladed a fair bit off, and if you have a look around, there's still a lot more on there. So, no, hopefully it's all sorted for next week, and you know, get the same result.
It's a hell of a result for us tonight as well to put 50 points on Poole. You know, might not be the strongest Poole side of all time, but they're still a difficult prospect, aren't they?
Yeah, of course. You know, Poole's my former club, so it was always good to get a win. But yeah, you know, we have a solid team. You know, everyone likes the big tracks. As you know, as we went to Bellevue and we managed to get a point, so that's good. We just got to work on the smaller, tighter ones.
You reckon you've got enough points to go up there?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see what Poole team turns up.
From your own personal point of view, are you happy with how the season's gone so far?
Yeah, it's only early. You know, I'm sort of just coming over a broken collarbone, so you know, that's all good now. So yeah, I've had a few good meetings lately, so you just got to keep it rolling.
Well, I think I speak on behalf of everyone here when we thank you for your efforts tonight. A great night for you and the Rebels, ladies and gents. Jack Holder.
Thank you.
Well, what a meeting tonight, wasn't it, eh? Apologies, you know, that we had to hold everything up there for about 20 minutes or so, and for the blading to be redone. But wow, after that, the guys came out, and certainly from the perspective of the entertainment value, that was some real good hard racing after that. Wouldn't you agree? Good one. Right, we've got several riders here that we'll speak to this evening, and I can see Richard over there. Can I ask Richard to come up? Richard, big hand for Richard Lawson there a moment. Hi Richard. A little bit bumpy to start with tonight, but once things got going, I know that first race of yours, I think you probably got caught out with the track, yeah?
Yeah, big time. Yeah, it was just a bit unfortunate, you know, the track didn't have time to settle after they put more dirt on it, so, but they did a good job in that interval. Unfortunate that it was a bit of a dragged out meeting, but nobody's fault. We got the meeting on, nobody crashed, nobody got injured, so that was the main thing, and we got the win.
So, I mean, it's been 2 weeks on the track there. Well, was it a bit too much dirt? I saw you guys looking before the start of the meeting there at turn 4.
Yeah, yeah, they just put a bit, the dirt that they put on it just didn't have time to settle really. which is unfortunate. But they're doing the right things. It's just I think it'll be better next time from the go, so it'll be all right.
From the season point of view, at the moment, you're bagging points for both teams at the moment.
Yeah, it's been going all right. Struggled a bit tonight. Bit under the weather, but no excuses. It was we got the win, and that was the main thing. But yeah, it's been pretty good so far.
Yeah, good one. You up at Bellevue, you sort of like mediocre up there. Because normally you go pretty well up there, don't you?
Yeah, it's a tough place to go. It's pretty fast, and yeah, I had a couple of good rides, and then heat 13 didn't go my way, but them heat 13s are pretty tough. I'm learning, but. Yeah, I think we were only 2 down at one point, which was good, and we managed to get that point, so that could be crucial come the end of the season.
Well, we got going back to the night's meeting. We got 14 points, I think it is. Yeah, 14-point lead to take to Poole whenever the second leg is. I don't know if we have got a date yet. Do you think that's quite a good margin?
Yeah, I think that's pretty perfect. Gaz wanted 15, so we were 1 short, but yeah, no, I was thinking like 10-12 would be handy. The more work we do here, the easier it should be down there. But it won't be an easy night down at Poole. But I think 14 is good enough.
Yeah, good one. Good to speak to you again, Richard, and have a good season, mate.
Thanks, guys.
Big hand for Richard. We will speak to some more riders because I know some. I think Jack Holder actually was eager to get away. Is Jack there? Just before we do the ride of the night. Yeah, come on, Jack. Top scorer tonight. Big hand for Jack. It's good to see you, Jack. Top scorer tonight, and everything seemed to go well for you.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Once we got the track sorted, it was a lot safer and better for everyone. So yeah, hopefully they learn from that.
You, this is first season with the at the Oaktree Arena for the Rebels, and should have been here a couple of years ago, but things settling in quite well at the moment?
Yeah, we've only done 3 meetings.
Well, yeah, that's true,
so, yeah, no, everything's all good. Starting to race abroad now, so getting in the swing of things.
Yeah, you're riding in Poland at the moment, scoring quite well there?
Yeah, I managed to have a good meeting there on the weekend, which is good, so yeah, and had another good one at Bellevue and tonight, so yeah, just going to keep it rolling.
Incidentally, that the Polish League at the moment is on 2 channels, I believe, that you might be able to catch up and see Jack right there. It's on the Premier HD channel, but also it's on the Free Sport channel. It doesn't cost you anything to see that. That's on Sky. So I think it's just a couple of days later, I believe, something like that. So we might have a chance to see you riding in Poland.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me, do your down under and that? Do your family ever get a chance to see you riding on TV there? Is that broadcast on it?
Yeah, they get up at I think like 4 o'clock or something like that, and you know, there's some links you can, if you can read Polish, you can get onto. You know, it's not the best coverage, but at least they can see something instead of just reading the updates. So yeah, that's the only thing they can see at the moment.
So team-wise, settling in quite nice. Points are beginning to come now, and hopefully things can only get better for you.
Yeah, I hope they don't get any worse.
That's true, mate. Good to speak to you, Jack. And I know you wanted to get away. Thanks for coming up and over with us. Jack Holder, ladies and gents. Right, rider of the night. Now, just one sec. Big hand for Samuel. He was up with us earlier on in the referee's box, weren't you? Actually, you pressed the buttons, didn't you?
Yeah.
And who's going to be the rider of the night that you chose tonight?
Jonas.
Jonas Jeppesen. Oh, come on, Jonas. Jonas is weaving his way through there, I say. Big hand for Jonas. Jonas, this is Samuel. He was up in the box earlier, and he pressed the start button, didn't you, with the referee? So let me get you together because you've got a photograph to be taken there, and then I'll have a chat with you, Jonas. All right? Yep, there we go. Thank you very much, Samuel. And if you're going to give Jonas the cup, and he can put some champagne in. Have you got the champagne to go in there as well? No? Oh, big hand for Sam. Jonas, rider of the night, well deserved actually. You didn't start off too well a couple of weeks ago, first meeting at the Oak Tree Arena, but tonight everything seemed to come together for you.
Yeah, definitely today was pretty good. The track was a lot different, so but yeah, today was a lot better, and the track was more similar to what I normally race at. So today was just a really good day.
You scored some good points this evening, but you didn't have it all your own way. I mean, you had to come from the back and not necessarily from the gate.
No, I'm not the best skater in the world, but that's why I'm coming here also to get some more starts every week and to learn some new start techniques and all that stuff. So yeah, I think I'll have a few more meetings and I will be better off the gate.
Well, that's really good to hear. Actually, we've got this thing that has started this season, which is called the Heat of the Night. Now, the heat that has been chosen was Heat 14. And you came up with Jack there to get the 5-1 on that one. It wasn't all your own way, so you had to fight your way through. And tell me what you were thinking when you came up to the start line there.
I want to go down to the first corner first, but yeah, that's what you always think, you want to go there first, but I'm not the best at it yet. So yeah, just fight my way through all the heat and then we'll see what's happening.
Brady, always good to see you at the Oak Tree Arena, and tonight no exception, mate. Pretty good night for your game.
Yeah, I wasn't very good at the start at all, but I managed to work it out again, and yeah, the track was a lot better after we did some work on it, and yeah, I had a good time.
Poole at the moment, a bit of an up and down start to the season. Got beat at home by Swindon a couple of weeks back. Do you think that things will swing round for you there?
Yeah, I'm sure they will. You know, a lot of people are writing us off already, and it's only the first month of the season if you don't count all the rain-offs and everything. And yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. All the boys, a lot of the riders are new to England, and yeah, it's going to take them a little bit to get dialed in. But I'm sure the team will come together for the end of the year.
Yes, I mean at the moment, I think that this season is probably the worst start ever for British Speedway for rain-offs. And obviously it can't help you guys very much.
No, definitely not. It's been not so bad for me. I've been doing a lot of riding in Europe and in Poland and Sweden, so it's been a bit better for me. But a lot of the guys who only do England, they've been it's a struggle. You know, it's not nice to have everything rained off at the start of the year. It sort of messes everything up. But hopefully the season can keep going now, and yeah, we'll get through.
And you got this new guy, haven't you? That's the captain this year. Oh no, what's his name again? Josh Grozonic. Strange for us to see Josh. You know, for the last few seasons he's been captain with us, and now he's your captain.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a bit weird for him to be back here as well. He's Josh is good for any team, and me and him are really good mates. So I'm happy he's here with me.
And you got a couple of new guys as well that is new to British Speedway as well coming into the Poole team.
Yeah, we do. They're Casper and Linus and also Matt, and yeah, I'm sure they're going to take a little while to come good, but they're very good riders out of England in Europe, and they prove that every week. And I think once they get dialed in, I think they'll bring that form here.
Well, it's good to see you back here at the Oak Tree Arena, Brady, and we'll see you again because obviously there's the Knockout Cup. We've still got the league to come yet, and you have a good season, mate.
Thank you very much.
Brady Kurtz, ladies and gents. Did I see Bradley down there just now, Bradley Wilson-Dean? He was tucked in against the bar, I think. As he's trying to fight his way through. Come on, Bradley. Big hand for Bradley Wilson-Dean. We had a little bit of a joke in the referee's box for that heat number 15, Bradley, because Jason broke the tapes and we were all saying Bradley's back there now trying to get his bike out the back of the van again, ready for heat 15.
No, we hadn't quite picked up yet. We were just about to start, but no, we're ready. You know, when you reserve, you know you have to be ready for any race, so we're ready at all times.
and you've had a good night tonight.
It's been alright. Would have liked a few more. Made a silly mistake in heat 8, but you know, it's all learning anyways, and you know, it's just what it is. So we'll just try and score a few more next time.
Did you get caught out with the track to start off with in the first few? I mean, second heat you were in, weren't you?
Not really. We looked at it, so we knew what to expect, and it was a little bit, you know, a little bit tricky. But you just had to, you know, get on with it and that. And then they decided that they were going to go and blade it all off, and that's where I got sort of caught out in heat 8, because the inside was working really well in heat 2 and 4, and then in heat 8 on that last bend I chopped to the inside and it wasn't working very well. So you know, it's racing.
So does that affect you on bike setup? You set your bike up. You inspected the track obviously before the start of the meeting. Does that affect you then to change the setup again? Then
we're changing setups after every race.
Right.
You're changing constantly, changing things on the bike, and there's so many different things that you can change. So most of us will be changing little things after each race and doing it like that. It's never just the same, you know, not very often it's just the same right throughout the whole meeting. Yeah.
Oh, well, learned something there. All right, Brad, I'll let you get on and enjoy your drink at the bar. Big hand, Bradley Wilson-Dean. The team manager, ladies and gents, Gary May. Gary, terrific night tonight. 14-point lead to take to Poole. The guys, I spoke to Richard and that just now. I think that that's pretty good. He said that you wanted 15, but they gave you 14.
Yeah, would have liked an extra point, but obviously Richard gave one away, didn't he? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I know. Yeah, but no, 14 will be all right. We know what we've got to do and try and hold it. You know what I mean? So we try and just sort it out down there.
Because I don't have a proper programme up there, but I mean, do we know when the second leg is yet?
Yeah, 27th of June down at Poole.
27th, well, that's a few weeks away then.
Yeah.
We got Roy House coming on in 2 weeks' time, I believe, isn't it?
Swindon, isn't it?
Oh, Swindon, is it? Do you know, someone said to me at Swindon, and someone said it was Roy House, so is it Roy House or Swindon?
Swindon.
Swindon. Oh, that's good then, isn't it? Yeah. Brill. All right. Either way, we've got a team coming here anyway, weather permitting.
Yeah, and we've got to try and beat Swindon like we did Poole tonight, you know, and just ride like we did tonight, and then we should be all right. And it's like I said at the beginning, if we can keep our home film going, then we can climb up the lead and pick up a few points away from home, and then hopefully we can try and make them playoffs at the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean, Swindon at the moment are on fire. They've actually won at Poole at the moment as well, haven't they?
Yeah, they won at Poole that night because they were just on it, you know, they seem to make the gate all the time, which is Speedway, isn't it? You've got to make the gate and then you're there. But I think they've been smashed tonight at King's Lynn, so, you know what I mean, they can be beaten.
Well, any team can be beaten, as long as it's not us.
Yeah, as long as it's not us, yeah.
The track tonight, tell me what, I mean, you walk around with the riders at the start of the night. I mean, a lot of these folks here see all the guys walking around. Can you tell us, Gary, what are you actually talking about when you do the walk of the track?
Some things we can't talk about.
Secret, yes. But the things that you can tell us.
Yeah, they just walk around the track, see what the dirt is and all that sort of thing, and, you know, have a look around. And then, but tonight there was probably too much dirt down in the middle of the track, and that's why they weren't riding good, you know. And they was worried about just taking off and in the fence, you know. And they've got a long season, these riders, and so. But yeah, once we done the track, it was all good after that. They loved it and got on with it.
It did. It rode like a billiard table after that, didn't it?
Yeah, it's very good, you know. But you know, these things happen, so we just put it right.
Yeah. Well, it's a learning curve as well for the track staff as well. I mean, you can't knock the track staff. We've gone 2 weeks now without any speedway. We've had dry weather. We've had torrential rain. I mean, it was raining so heavy at where I live this morning. I mean, I don't know if it was raining here.
Yeah, I think it rained here most night. But when I woke up this morning, it was pouring it down from to about 10 o'clock, 10:30. So, yeah, but no, it was dry, wasn't it? The track drains really good now, you know, and
had that work done in the winter, and the water just goes off and it's gone. Do you know what I mean? So no, it was really good for doing that, and we just got to sort this bit out now.
Yes, I mean, the thing is, I mean, other seasons, particularly on the bends, the water's been lying low. None of that now. I think, ladies and gents, you know, the track staff don't get enough appreciation. I know they got caught out tonight, but I think that was the weather, and I think they need an applause for what they've done, and particularly tonight, to put on that terrific racing that we saw after heat number 4. Big hand for them. Gary, thank you very much again for coming up and have a chat with us, and we really appreciate it. And we'll see you, ladies and gents, in 2 weeks' time when it's Swindon. Yeah. And thank you very much. Good night. See you then. All the best.
We'll be right back.